Man, I'm here. Take off my chips. Cheap computer. I didn't have it plugged in and shut down. It took like 5 minutes to restart. So, I'm going to see this camera. So I'm a few minutes late. So this camera is good there. Nope. Let's get my whole house. I want that. And let's bring this up a little bit. Put a chair in it. All my pictures in it. Lotus leaf. I'm all good. So, drop it. So today, although I'm 2 or so minutes late, well, probably more, because I couldn't get my computer to work, I should have titled this Forgiveness Meditation. But it's titled Love, capital L, Love Meditation. And we're going to continue to focus on capital L, Love, because of the fear that everyone in a roundabout way is experiencing. Of course, not everyone, not Zoe, but because of the coronavirus, COVID-19, and the fear. It's fearful. It puts fear in the air. So we're going to focus on love, capital L, love, which is just another word for capital G, God, which is Islamic. God's name, one of his 99 names, is the all-loving, and it's biblical. And God is love. It says that in the Bible. So we're going to do this by focusing on the heart center. So we have the Bible, we have the Quran, and then we have yoga, the heart center. Regardless if you believe in the chakras or not, these areas do become activated in a sense when you feel like fear. When you feel fear, you get that feeling of fear in the root chakra. I've experienced it. When you feel love, yeah, you kind of do. When you get angry, a good one to feel. You know, these areas exist, whether it's all connected to the yogic philosophy or not. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these areas. When you get angry, feeling the pit of your stomach. I do. Yep, I do. And I get angry sometimes. Usually not, but I do have my buttons, especially with my wife. She knows how to push and shit. So, we're going to do the heart center meditation. And we're going to do 2.5 minutes standing. And then we're going to go to easy pose and continue to do it in easy pose. And then we're going to do the easy pose poses. And then we're going to stand and do 2 sun salutations. The whole time focusing on our breathing. Now for the heart center meditation, what you do is inhale. You inhale the fear that exists right now, and you bring it into the heart center. Doesn't matter. You think, hey, I'm bringing in fear. Nope. Love burns that up. The heart center is a furnace. It burns anything that goes into it. That's not love. Fear, non-forgiveness, hate, all that stuff. When you bring it in, let it sit in that heart center and let love just burn it up. So you're burning up that fear. And then you're going to exhale through the top of the head, through the crown chakra, giving this love to God. And then capital L, love, goes in through the top of the head, inhaling, hold it in the heart center, and let that capital love just sit in your heart. Then exhale through the heart center, giving love as a gift to the world, to humanity, to all existence. And then you're going to continue. Inhale, fear, in the heart center. Let it burn up in the heart center, holding it, holding your breath. Then exhale through the top of the head, giving love and matching love with God. And then inhale through the top of the head. Bring your love into the heart center. Hold it and exhale in this L shape. Inhale, hold it, exhale through the top of the head. Inhale through the top of the head, hold it, exhale. We're going to do that 2.5 minutes standing in the mountain pose, and then we're going to go to easy pose and do it 2.5 minutes in the easy pose. There's fear. I was watching the news yesterday. I was like, the whole thing was about the coronavirus. Like, okay, this is serious, man. I already knew it was serious because my wife was telling me, wash your hands, don't go out. She knows, so I listen. I'm like, all right. So, I'm going to find my timer, 2.5 minutes. Now, the mountain pose, feet are shoulder width apart, toes go up, spread the toes as wide as you can, and each toe touches the floor one at a time. Space them out. Knees are bent, hips are tilted, arms are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. And then you're going to bring your focus to the top of the head, pull yourself up. So think of a string on top of the head, pull yourself up as if you're lengthening yourself up. And then let the bones sit on top of each other as if you were just your skeleton and only the skeleton standing. Let go of all tension. Let go of the tension in the muscles, ligaments, all that stuff. And then just the skeleton stands. And then you're finding that balance that allows the skeleton to stand. And then letting that balance transfer to the mind, letting the mind become balanced. And then the mind and body dissolve into that capital B balance. Becoming one with balance. Capital B balance is just another word for yoga. And then you're going to do the heart center meditation. 2.5 minutes. And just continue and finish and exhale from the heart chakra, and then just focus on the breathing. Now we're going to go down to easy pose. Still in a meditative state, although this doesn't look like yoga. Your mind and body is connected. You're doing yoga. This is yoga. If your mind and body is connecting to you going down, going to get your pillow, going to get your towel, or whatever, you're doing yoga. That is yoga. Yoga is not the poses. Yoga is when the mind and body connects, essentially. Now you're in easy pose, which is a modification of the lotus, and it's called the easy pose, so just get comfortable. Make yourself feel easy. So the hands are to your knees, back is straight. Maybe the hands are here. Some people do that. If you need to lean back, you need to go against the wall, go against the wall. If you need one leg out, put one leg out. And just get comfortable. And then continue the heart center meditation. Just watching and focusing on that love. Bring that love in. Bring that fear in. Let it burn up in the heart chakra. Exhale through the top of the head. Then inhale through the top of the head. Hold it in the heart chakra. Then exhale love out to the world. Continue until you exhale through the heart chakra. And then just focus on the breathing. So the head to the right ears to the right shoulder. You're just focusing on the breathing. Left shoulder's down, back is straight. And you're just watching yourself breathe. Not controlling it, just watching it. When you're focused on the breathing, you become aware of what's being stretched. So you're aware of the stretch in the left side of the neck, but you're not focused on it, you're aware of it. When you're focused on the breathing, you're aware of how the body feels. So maybe you have an ache or a discomfort in the lower back. You don't focus on it, you become aware of it. You don't let it become part of you. Then you modify, adjust, do the best you can, and bring the head to center. To the head to the left ears to the left shoulder, back is straight, right shoulder's down. Focusing on the breathing, watching yourself breathe. That heightens your awareness, lets you feel what's being stretched. So you feel the stretch on the right side of the neck. You feel what's happening in the body. But you're not focused on that stuff. You're focused on the breathing. Breathing is the focus point. That focus point allows the entire yoga routine to become a moving meditation. So bring the head to center, tilt the head back. You're not drawing the head back. You're reaching up. Chin is going straight up. Focus on the breathing. Watch yourself breathe. You bring the chin down to the chest. Focus on the breathing. Watch yourself breathe. Back straight. Bring the head to center. Your neck rolls. Drop the head to the right. Down and around as the head goes down and around. You're exhaling. And as the head goes up, you're inhaling. You're linking the movement with the breathing. You're becoming one with the movement. Just focus on the breathing. That heightens your awareness. Lets you feel the movement. Lets you feel what's being stretched. Even lets you feel what's happening maybe in the knee, maybe in the lower back. We should not focus on that stuff. Focusing on the breathing. Now when the head goes up to the top, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down. And around. Inhale as you go up. Linking the movement with the breathing. And when the head goes to the top, bring yourself to center. Then shoulder shrug. Shoulders to the ears, back, down, and around. Shoulders go up. You're inhaling. The shoulders go back and down. You're exhaling. Again, link the movement with the breathing. Becoming one with the movement. And when the shoulders go to the ears, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. And when the shoulders go to the ears, bring yourself to center. Trunk rotations, dropping down to the right, down and around. As you go down and around, back is straight, reaching out, exhaling. As the trunk comes up, you're inhaling. Again, link the movement with the breathing. Focusing on the breathing. That allows the movement to become a form of a moving meditation. Very subtle movement, but very important, especially in our world today. We're focused on big things. And then when the trunk comes up, then they're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. Everything's big. You want a big truck. Yep. Football games. Score a touchdown, 6 points. Not just one. Some races, we get 6 points. And then you kick a field goal at 1 point. And then when the trunk goes to the top, bring yourself to the center. But my point is, we need to start focusing on subtleness, becoming aware of subtleness, the small things. Now, have spinal twist. Left hand's on the right knee, right arm is up. Pull yourself up, then stretch, and pull yourself back. Arms is against the back, palms to the floor. Head is twisting, and you're focusing on the breathing. And when you're focused on the breathing, you're becoming aware of the subtle movement. So the subtle movement is when you inhale, the belly swells with air. It pushes you out of the pose slightly. When you exhale, the belly goes in, you go back into the pose. It's a subtle movement. Be aware of that movement, but not focused on it. Focusing on the breathing. Then you go ahead and release, back to center. And then the other side, right hand's on the left knee, left arm is going up. Inhale, pull yourself up, stretch behind you. Palm goes to the floor and to the back. Arm is straight and is against the back. Make sure the head is twisting and focus on the breathing. That heightens your awareness and lets you feel the subtle movement. And the subtle movement is when you inhale, the belly swells with air. It pushes you out of the pose slightly. Let yourself be pushed out. When you exhale, the belly goes in and you go back into the pose. It's a subtle movement. Be aware of it, but don't focus on it. Focus on the breathing. Make sure the head is twisted. Then go ahead and release, back to center. Back in easy pose, watching yourself breathe. Now we're going to stand up and do our 2 sun salutations. You have a pillow, kick it to the side. Again, you're in a meditative state, even as you move and adjust yourself. Even this is yoga. Me walking over here, me putting my pillow over there, me checking my phone. Well, not checking my phone, but looking at the time. I actually have a clock, but it's wrong. When you set it and you hit it, so it'll say, hey, Arizona time. It's wrong. It's like 3 minutes off. So, anyways, in mountain pose. Remember in mountain pose, toes go up, spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Feet are shoulder width apart, knees are bent, hips are tilted, arms are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. And you're finding that spot where the skeleton just stands by itself, as if you were just your skeleton. Finding that balance. Letting the body become that balance. And then you let that balance transfer to the mind. Now the mind to become balance. The mind and body become one because they both dissolve into balance. Both dissolve into capital B balance, which is yoga. We have 2 sun salutations. Don't worry how to do them. I'm going to explain them as we go through them. And just focus on the breathing. This is a moving meditation. So palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push the arms out, up and back. Inhale, slowly. Going into the pose as much as you think you should. And then exhale. As you exhale, you hinge forward from the lower back. Back is straight, reaching out. Exhale all the way out. Palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Forehead go to the knees. Pull yourself in and down. Then release the breathing and just watch yourself breathe. And palms to the sides of the feet. Left leg is back into a low lunge. With the low lunge, top of the foot to the floor in the back, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Back is arching, head is up, inhaling slowly. And then go ahead and release the breathing and just watch yourself breathe. Then we're going to go to a high lunge, just quickly. Curl the toes into the back, knee goes up. Just stay here just for a second or so. Then, downward dog. Arms are straight, legs are straight. Tailbones to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor, pushing into it. Exhaling slowly. Then release the breathing and just watch yourself breathe. You can slide into the upper dog, drop down to the knees and the chest. You slide up. Tops of the feet are to the floor, palms are to the floor. Modify the pose how you have to. Head is up, inhaling, and release the breathing. And just watch yourself breathe. Then back to downward dog, pushing into it. Exhale, get all the air out. And then release the breathing. And watch yourself breathe. The left foot is up between the hands into a low lunge. With a low lunge, top of the foot to the floor and the back, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally, back is arching, head is up, inhaling slowly. And then release the breathing. And just watch yourself breathe. And curl the toes down in the back. Knee goes up, high lunge just for a second or so as a transition pose, or at least that's how we're going to use it. And then standing forward bend, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out. Then release the breathing. And watch yourself breathe. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Inhale as much as you can, then turn the palms out, push the air down and out, exhale. Palms together, and another sun salutation. One more, inhale. Then exhale, as you exhale, you hinge forward from the lower back, reaching out, back is straight. Palms go to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs, foreheads going to the knees, get all the air out, exhaling slowly. And then release the breathing. And just watch yourself breathe. You're not controlling the breathing, you're just watching it. The palms to the sides, left leg is back. Into a low lunge. With a low lunge, top of the foot to the floor in the back, knees to the floor, hips are square. Pushing forward diagonally, back is arching, inhaling slowly. Then release the breathing and just watch yourself breathe. Curl the toes down in the back, knee goes up, high lunge just for a second or so, then downward dog, pushing into it, arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor, pushing into it, exhaling, get all the air out, head dangles, no tension in the neck, and then release the breathing, watch yourself breathe. You can slide into the upper dog, drop down to the knees and the chest, and you slide up, tops of the feet are to the floor, palms are to the floor, inhaling, then release the breathing and just watch yourself breathe. And back to downward dog, pushing into it, exhale, get all the air out, last downward dog, so really push into it, push to the spot right before you feel like, hey, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, release the breathing, and just watch yourself breathe. The left foot goes up between the hands into a low lunge. With a low lunge, top of the foot to the floor in the back, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally, back's arching, head is up, inhaling slowly. Then release. And just watch yourself breathe. And curl the toes under the back, knee goes up, high lunge just for a second or so, just settle in it. Then standing forward bend, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out. Then release the breathing and watch yourself breathe. And palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Inhale as much as you can, turn the palms out. Push the air down and out. Palms together, thumbs to the heart center. And then back to mountain pose. Something in my throat. Probably dog hair. Remember, in mountain pose, you find in that spot where the skeleton just stands, becoming that balance, becoming one with that balance. We're just going to watch ourselves breathe. So you're going to watch yourself breathe, and we're just going to stay here a little bit longer. Bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. That's it. I don't even know if I said the number. This is number 303, YouTube Live Yoga Routines. So I've been doing yoga 303 days in a row. Today I was 2 minutes late or so because I have an old computer. I have a new computer that I use, but this one is old. Because like I use this phone, I have a brand new phone, but I use this phone all the time. It has all my numbers in it, my passwords. And too lazy to figure out hey, not lazy, I'll call it unnecessary. But I got a phone for my birthday or Christmas. Maybe I got it. No, doesn't matter. Nothing to do with yoga, does it? So I will see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time to 6 a.m. So namaste, peace and love.